Hello, Reshaper. We're fantastic today. In today's first stream, I want to share with you, let's build emotional intelligence. And today, I'm a little bit earlier. Because I have to do a little bit more than yesterday. So I want to be a little earlier because I have some other streams also in common. So yeah. Let's build emotional intelligence. Really important thing. And by the way, if you're wondering when I have my mic there, people who are watching myself regularly, you will know that I'm also doing my stream right now on YouTube on pogo space dora pogodora. Just go on YouTube and you can find myself there also doing the live stream right now in 4K and better sound quality. Okay, without further ado, let's jump in. What is actually emotional intelligence is? Well, this is intelligence, not get strictly emotional when something bad happens, okay? Or when you get offended, you feel like a little bit, and you don't feel the pressure. You don't feel the pressure, but you feel like it doesn't depend on you. You just don't feel it anymore. It doesn't mean you feel cold to it, like cold-hearted, because being cold-hearted, it's also kind of this feeling of resistance, but there's no resistance. You just, okay, I mean, it's there, fine. Just accept as it is, and you don't get hurt, okay? And this is a really important thing, because our emotional intelligence is showing our own capabilities. When you have a low emotional intelligence, you have low capability. If you have a high emotional intelligence, the higher your capabilities have, okay? So when you think like, I want to do this, but your emotional intelligence is really down, you don't do it because you don't believe you can do it. But the thing is, with the beliefs is, the moment you expand your belief, the moment you are not just in your belief, but you are overcoming your belief, right? You have your belief here, you push forwards in your belief. This is where the true growth happens. For example, you have a goal to become an entrepreneur of a large company, maybe some in the future, building your own company and being an entrepreneur there. Okay, really, really big dream. And the thing is, when you become an entrepreneur, it is not growth, because it is within your own emotional, it is within your own imagination. And thank you for watching, Felice Flair Irissa. Sorry I'm botching your name. You can comment down below how to pronounce the right way. So basically, when you have your emotion there, you feel like, okay, cool, I want to become it, I can imagine, I can become it, and you just push. And when you become it, it doesn't grow. The grow is after you're reaching this thing. After you're reaching this goal, the true growth happens, okay? So this is a really important thing to understand, that which is within your own imagination, it is not growth. When you move within your imagination, the true growth happens is when you are exceeding your imagination, okay? You're overcoming, you're exceeding them. Now, how we can do it? We have to do daily emotional practices. What I mean by emotional practices, I mean, it can be something like meditation, but it can be something like you see something bad and you try to find something good in it. Because most people are just seeing things on the surface. They are not watching the thing in the depths. They don't go in the depths. They just see the surface and it's okay, the surface, I'm go away. But the thing is, because you have encountered this one thing, it might still there. It might still be there. You haven't resolved the issue. You have just turned it away. But you have still this kind of feeling, something happens. You're still thinking about it, even you turn it away. And this is a problem, because this get in you deep in your subconsciousness and then regulate your body from it. This is where you can get your own limiting beliefs from, okay? Because of this plate ignorance. You say, no, it's not about me, and it's just ignorance. So, to establish a true emotional intelligence and strong emotional intelligence is you need daily practices. You need to practice it daily. And start off small. Start off small. And then you increase gradually. It is like confidence. It's also like a muscle. I have talked about like confidence is a muscle. You start off really small. For example, you're socially excited and try to build confidence. Well, first of all, you can start off just going outside. Just going outside in front of your door for 5 minutes and then go back. You do it for 1-2 weeks. And then you can go like, okay, I go maybe the first 10 steps out of my door and go back. You can exceed it to 100 steps. And then you start off see people. First of all, you just see people. And the moment you see people, you just, you can pass by where you can go back. Go back, it becomes like you are in coward. So, and the moment you see people, you can just go, first of all, just pass them. And then, when you do passing more and more and more, you become confident with the passing. You can try to give it a smile. Or if it's your neighbor, say hello. Okay? And this is how you build off confidence. It's muscle. Same goes here. First of all, for example, you have something like you have really low of emotional intelligence, and everything that is bad, and you feel offended immediately offended. This is a sign you have a really low emotional intelligence. You feel immediately offended, or even you don't feel offended. Something in you feel that you will feel offended. You don't go back and just strike back and try to hit someone or assault someone verbally. You don't want to do it. However, you feel that something is still in yourself, and it goes like the fire of rage, like, wow, you feel like bad, really. This is a sign that your emotional intelligence is still low. So how you can get better in it? You start off taking something that you had back in the past and see the good things in it. Start off seeing good things and bad things. Because most bad things are happening because of fear. Every single bully is driven by fear. Is driven by fear. And insecurities, which is actually also fear. And every single murder, every single like people who rob you, who want to steal stuff from you, who want to betray you, they are not driven by love. Their own intention is not coming from love, it's coming from fear. And this kind of fear might be a karma from a past life. It might be karma from their own parents, or it might be seeded by someone else in their environment. So basically, speaking of so-called crimes or so-called sins are actually don't exist. And now you might be offended to say, of course it's a sin. If someone assaults someone, and someone kills someone, and someone robs someone, and someone go and force someone to have intercourse, of course it is violence, right? But this violence is not love driven. It's fear driven. So when you extract the fear of every of those situations, what will happen? Love will happen. what is actually fear is, fear is not enough love. Same goes for bright light. Like, you cannot measure darkness. You cannot measure darkness, but you can measure the light. So what we see is that light, that darkness is actually not enough light. There's no light, so it's dark. Same goes for every bad situation in your life. Fear is there. And the most fears, of course, fear of loss or fear of getting less. And when you have one of those, right now, somewhere, you are not love-driven. So what you should do instead of, you should increase love. You should find things which are good in every bad situation. In every bad situation. Even you are currently in a freaking torture chamber and you get tortured and forced to have intercourse every single day or have to eat shit and stuff like that. I mean, you have find the good things, even in this kind of extreme situations. And some will say, of course you can tell it because you live in a good country and stuff like that. No. Simply no. Currently, your excuses are talking with you when you are having those kind of perceptions towards me. Or your justifications. Because so many people justify like, hey, I'm in a bad country, I'm living in Africa, and one of the most poorest countries in the world. How can you tell me this kind of thing? How dare are you? Well, and I'm just wondering myself and asking them, have you noticed? What have I noticed? Are you speaking right now out of fear or out of love? Say, of course it's love. Really? Does love to you mean violence? No. Bad is abstinence from good. Just the good is not there, so it becomes bad. Same goes here. If people become offended, well, they're driven by fear. So they come up with excuses, they come up with justifications, they come with blaming, complaining, everything. What happens? They become victims. But when you are turning the table, when you are saying no to those things, you can say, okay, they might be there. I don't want to go with the pressure of things. I just want to understand. Because there's currently the veil of fear which makes you emotional. One of the biggest things I have learned recently is when we are open up a soul, we get freaking hurt to everything. For example, you're watching a movie show, like myself back in the days when I watch a movie show, I just get in and I can just really conform and see it, how it works, and I feel it with it. Because I go with my soul and kind of encounter this thing, and I can resonate it. But the thing is, with the soul, and Max Softer, thanks for watching. The thing with soul is, the soul is there only for the creator or for the Lord or for the God, no matter who you think, right? Or for the universe. It's only for this thing, right? It is not created to put people inside of. It is not created of having negativity put inside of. Always, 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 always. watch the things not from your soul. I mean, you can watch things from your like we have our soul and we have our spirit. Okay? They're different things, by the way. Spirit and soul are different things. So what you should do is you should watch things from your spiritual side, not from your soul side. When you're watching things from your soul side, from your soul's eye, okay, what will happen is you let other things inside of, and they are eating you out from inside. This is why people become dreadful. This is why people become full in fear. This is why people are hating their lives. Because they're letting every side inside their soul, everything inside of. But when you learn of going and building up your emotional intelligence and watching things from your spiritual eye, so you don't see the veil of fear, which is covered all the negativity, but you start off see that there are something deeper. You will start see the good things instead of bad things. It is easy to see things that are good instead of good. Same goes for it. It's really easy to see bad things as bad. You don't need any intelligence for it. But you need intelligence to go and find those things inside of bad situations, inside of the worst situations, inside of the worst things in this world, which are good. Very heavy exercise. But when you start off to see those things, like myself right now, okay, it happened, okay, Corona happened, okay, this kind of happened, but, well, I just rise my vibration and nothing will happen with me. Increase your love. When you feel bad, increase your love. Love comes from gratitude. Say thank you for everything. Even it hurts. And when it hurts, you should say even more gratitude. Because then you are bringing up the vibration of yourself. Because you cannot be angry and say thank you. You cannot say it. You cannot say truly thank you from the bottom of your heart. And I said, not soul, but heart. Okay? And say thank you. You cannot do it. So you have to really differentiate between heart, soul, and spirit. Spirit is what works with the Creator. Soul is the home from the Creator or for God. And heart is the home of our emotionality and stuff like that. And we have to differentiate those things. They're not just two things, they're three things, always. Okay. Awesome. Reshaper, I hope you got some value from it. If so, smash the like button, share in the comments, and also if you feel like, hey, this is good information I can share with my friend, just do it because you do your friend also something good. Because I don't feel like people are talking that much about on internet about all things. Some yes, some no, but some different cases. But you know, I'm here for you guys to show you how you can live a better life. And I know I have many people also from Africa and stuff like that who are just complaining, blaming, justifying and stuff like that. Everything is bad. Extra for you guys. Extra for you guys. And I know they're not approaching myself that much because I'm rising I try to raise my vibration every single day, so they don't approach myself not that often anymore, because they just don't reaching it. They're just living in other worlds than myself, even they're in the same they have myself as Facebook friend. However, for you guys, especially for you guys, do this thing, do that thing, raise your vibration, find the good things everywhere, because they are good things. We're just manipulated by the veil of fear. Once we get out of the veil, we see everything is clear, and we see the good things. Okay? Awesome. In the end, I just want to make a mass shout out to Fans Flair, Richia, Max Softerts, some people on Instagram, and some people on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I cannot see your names right now, but yeah, I really appreciate that you watch myself as well. Have an awesome day, and as always, do not let yourself to passion now. And by the way, I have noticed the whole video that I just told you, I have it also compromised into 1 minute video on TikTok. You can just go on my TikTok as well and follow myself on TikTok there, because I also put such videos on TikTok. Yeah. In 1 minute, and I also upload afterwards those videos also on YouTube. You can find them on YouTube, because TikTok is a little bit not really in order, but just because I think like those videos are good, and when I put them also not just on TikTok but also on YouTube, it's also a good thing to have like an orientation in between, because TikTok has, I just don't do just this videos kind of videos, but also some German videos, some Japanese, and so on. So it's a little bit mass, but on YouTube I make it more like in order, so you can easily watch through. Yeah, you can watch through more easier than before. So yeah, I hope you have an awesome day. And yeah, if you don't know how to find myself in TikTok, you can just go into my own profile. You can find there my link. There's like Linktree, and when you click on it, you can just you see all the things that I'm doing. Besides Mildem, it's not there, but Mildem is more like for gaming. And if you have myself on Facebook, by the way, people on Instagram, if you go also my Facebook profile, I am also post when I go online on Mildem. You can watch myself too, but I'm doing in Japanese, so be careful and don't do it in English. Have an awesome day as always. Do not let yourself to passion now. See you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but on Friday. See you on Friday. Bye-bye.